Now, I've contemplated making this reel for a while now, and I didn't want to pander to some of the guys on one of my old reels, but I think the time has come that we address a few issues, and this is in relation to one of my old reels about lubricating the slip yoke. I had a lot of flack over that for over greasing, for blowing the seal out. I had one guy comment that, oh, you must be a guy that jacks the front end up to grease your kingpins during a service as well. And actually I do. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And the procedure that I showed you in that video can be found on Spicer's manual here. Now, as you can see, Spicer clearly states on a 10 series joint to lubricate it just exactly like I showed you. And while yes, this does get grease everywhere, basically, it is the proper way to do it, because when we cover the Welch hole, the vent in the Welch plug in the front with our finger, and we continue to grease it and we purge grease out of the rear seal, we are actually taking the contamination that is around the splines and we are flushing that completely out of the system. If you leave that in there, that is a contamination. It's an abrasive that actually wears your slip yoke, your splines out faster. And a lot of guys are saying you're blowing the seal out, and that's not true, because that seal is designed to do just exactly the way it states in the manual. It's a lot like a chamber mount on your brake setup. So you have a seal in both ends. This is the seal by the brakes that's installed forward, and it has a seal by the slack adjuster that's installed rearward. So that is why when you grease your cams, the grease purges out by the slack. If you're having grease come out by your brakes, one, you're contaminating your brake shoes, and two, your cams and bushings, or in worst case scenario, your tube is worn. So you need to have that rectified. It's like kingpins as well. So there's a seal on your kingpin. It's not very big. That's one right there. Have you ever greased your kingpin and your threaded cap on the top of your knuckle pops off? There is a high probability that some monkey has installed your seal upside down, and it is not allowing that grease to pass through, which is a really big issue, because one, you're not able to flush the contamination out of that system, but two, that is how the bearing on the bottom of this system gets greased. It gets greased through this, so by the grease that comes out of that. So just a couple things to look for. Read the manual. You're not arguing with me on this, you're arguing with the book. A lot of this stuff that I'm either pulling off of manufacturer's literature or straight out of the RP manual. If you don't know what the RP manual is, look it up. It's a book from the TMC, Technicians Maintenance Council. The industry leaders put this together. RP stands for Recommended Practices. It tells you how to put together, just almost anything. And if you're still too hard-headed to do that, then, I don't know what to tell you.